Hi, Joe Marino from SmarterDigital. I'm here to talk to you about the EX-1 camera from Fujifilm. I've had a few people ask me to review this camera here, and even though I only had it for a day, there were a couple of things that I thought were really quite cool about this camera. Well, I was using an X Pro 1, which is quite a heavier camera, a beautiful camera to use, but this is pretty much an X Pro 1 in a smaller body. Why is it smaller? Well, first of all is that we've taken the optical viewfinder from the X Pro 1 out, and we are now using a specific EVF viewfinder, which is pretty high quality. The camera itself is very well sorted out, just like the X Pro 1. It has your nice big dials on the top to adjust your shutters, to adjust your exposure compensation, and the function button, which is also customizable to any function you might want to bring up. And in this particular case, it is the ISO setting. The camera itself, I got to say, was very nice to hold, though I could probably like a grip on it as well. It will make the camera a little bit bulkier, but I do like grips, as I don't tend to hold cameras on straps very much. I do tend to carry around my cameras quite a fair bit. So what else do I like about the camera? Well, apart from the fact that it is a lot lighter, this lens is an absolute ripper. It's a 35mm f1.4, so it's equivalent to a 50mm street lens. And the way I was using this camera was how I use my traditional street camera, which I do tend to use a Nikon D700 with a 50mm lens. I use it pretty much in an aperture priority world with auto ISO and manual focus. The manual focus on this camera doesn't have any information of how far your subject is, but you can see that all through the EVF. So I would set my camera to, say, 1.5 meters at f11 with auto ISO, and then that way all I have to do is literally go up to my subject. I don't even have to look through the viewfinder, press the button, know that I'm going to get the right depth of field and get enough light, because I am using the camera in auto ISO. I found the auto focus was a little bit slow for my liking, and this is still a sample as well, so there's probably a little bit to be said about that. Overall, the image quality is fantastic. It just takes a little bit of time to get used to, as most cameras do. I mean, I get a camera, if I can get it for a week, I've pretty much nailed it after a week, but if I only get it for a day, there's little nuances you've got to pick up with any type of camera. It takes video as well, and I did do a little bit of video with it. People are pretty much saying, hey, this or the Olympus OMD or the Sony NEXs, all three cameras with the right glass are going to take fantastic images. What you've got to make the decision is, do you like the way the camera holds? So if you like the idea of a rangefinder, this will be the camera for you. Go to your local camera shop, check them out. They're a great camera. Fujifilm EX-1. I'll see you real soon.